The YouTube channel Next Gen Climate New Hampshire caught Christie in an awesome lie, so you're going to get a great example here of how Christie functions.
On August 4th, here in New Hampshire at one of our town meetings, you said that humans contribute to climate change by breathing.
No, I didn't.
Do you really believe that humans exhaling carbon dioxide contributes to climate change?
Listen, give me my microphone back.
I really care about this subject.
I know you really care about this subject, but you know what? The first thing you need to do is not be wrong and not quote me incorrectly. I never said that humans contribute to climate change by breathing.
Let me tell you, the climate's been changing forever, and it will always continue to change. Does human activity contribute? Of course it does. We all contribute to it in one way or the other. By breathing, we contribute to it.
I don't care what date you say it was. I never said it. What I said, no, were you there? Oh yeah, you heard that. Well, you need to clean out your ears then, young man.
We all contribute to it in one way or the other. By breathing, we contribute to it.
But I never said that humans contribute to climate change by breathing. Ridiculous statement, and never said it.
By breathing, we contribute to it.
And since we film every one of these, I'd be happy to go back and give you the tape from August 4th so you can re-listen. Here's what I said.
By breathing, we contribute to it.
Oh, that's so embarrassing, Chris. You know, they destroyed him so badly, I almost felt bad for him there. Now, I didn't. I didn't. But the dude is at like 1% in the polls right now in the GOP primary. And he just got fucking shit on by an organization that's doing the right thing here. Ooh, that's tough to watch. See, here's the thing. Christie likes to fancy himself a straight shooter. In fact, I think his slogan is like, telling it like it is. But Chris, you're not a straight shooter if everything you say is false. See, he's the kind of guy where, because of the way he says stuff, he wants you to think like, oh yeah, there's some Christie truth again. But just because you go to the New Jersey boardwalk and scream at grandmothers, just because you berate people who ask legitimate questions, just because you have a sharp tone and you're aggressive, doesn't mean that therefore everything you're saying is accurate. As we see right here, you were completely wrong as you put on this facade. Like, I know what I said. I'm 110% sure of what I said. I never said that. I never said that. And see, the thing is, back in the day, before we were able to record everything these people say, a lot of people would have just thought, I guess he's right. I mean, he really is very confident about this, almost to the point of arrogance. He's so sure of himself that he must be right, because the other person is kind of meekishly presenting something and asking a question / saying, hey, why did you say this? So it's almost like, you know, without the context here, you just default to, I guess he's right, straight shooter Christie. But no, virtually everything he says is false. So forget about the way he says it. That's irrelevant. Same thing goes for Donald Trump, too. Let's not forget that. Donald Trump has a way of talking where he's very confident and he appears to be a straight shooter. But then when you actually, you know, look at fact checkers and what they say about him, even fact checkers who are more biased to lean right and do the fake neutrality game, even they're like, yeah, Donald, you're wrong about pretty much everything. 0 comments in his PolitiFact file were rated true. 0 comments were rated mostly true. That's insane. That's insane. See, that's the thing, man. And the right, they don't care nearly as much about facts as the left does. That's not to say the left is perfect, but the reality is all the things that the right accuses the left of doing is what they do. So they always say about the left, oh, you guys are emotional little babies. You know, you make all your decisions based on mushy feel-goodness. It's never about the hardcore truths. Where that's what the right's doing. They look at somebody like Donald, oh, he's so strong, he's such a strong leader, he must be right. I'm not saying this because my emotional needs are now met. That's exactly why you're saying it. Clowns. I mean, this is exactly how he was denying the whole Bridgegate thing, right? I had nothing to do with it, you have no evidence, that's not true, that's not right. Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. We all see how good you are at spewing falsehoods in terms of how confident you can mask your nonsense, how confidently you can mask your nonsense. I don't buy it. The Republican primary voters apparently are not buying it. In your case, they buy it with Donald Trump. But it looks like, you're TikTok. You're running out of time here, and you're going to have a humiliating and embarrassing defeat in the Republican race. Who knows? Maybe you make a little run. That's yet to be seen. But as of right now, it doesn't look good. And the more stuff like this comes out, the more you're going to drop even more in the polls, somehow below 1%.